Hi everyone, welcome to another webisode of The Good Doctor on eZeLiving.com. You know, we live in a day and age where everyone, and I mean everyone, is obsessed with looking young. And there are many remedies out there. For today's topic of conversation, we're going to be talking about the ultrasound and how that system, device, machine can help keep us looking youthful. With me and to answer this question is Dr. Thomas Berger. Welcome to the program.
Hello, sir. Thanks for having me.
Dr. Berger, the ultrasound. What is it and how does it work?
Ultrasound is one of these non-invasive remedies that can treat certain things, like for example, it can tighten the skin. The way it works is we use a targeted ultrasound, so a kind of a shockwave ultrasound that first of all destroys fat cells. So a fat cell that is exposed to ultrasound kind of bursts. Yeah? And at the same time, it stimulates collagen. Every little injury you inflict on the skin induce collagen production, and collagen is a matter in our skin that keeps the skin young and healthy and wrinkle-free. Yeah? So anything that induces collagen induce some rejuvenation process, so it makes the skin look better, tighter, younger. Yeah.
So I have to ask, what happens during an ultrasound procedure?
There's very little immediately to see, so there's no much side effects. So if you ask, for example, would the patient get very red or would the skin kind of change immediately? It does not, yeah, because the ultrasound is targeted into deeper skin structures where actually the target structure sits, yeah, the fibroblasts that we want to stimulate in order to produce more collagen, or even deeper down the fat cells that are being destroyed by ultrasound. But there is not much immediate side effects from the treatment. But having said that, there's also not much immediate effect, so you need to repeat the treatment several times. And for ultrasound, we are looking at 6, 8, 10 sessions in order to get a good result.
So you talked about the ultrasound penetrating beyond the surface and breaking up the fat cells. Over these 5 to 6 weeks or 5 to 6 sessions, what's the ultimate result?
Depends which area we treat. Yeah, for example, in my clinic with the ultrasound machine that I use, we have different hand pieces we use for the face. If you, for example, treat the face, the patient, what they usually want is a skin tightening effect. So you get this through collagen stimulation and through destruction of localized fat pads here, for example. Yeah. So eventually, the skin looks a bit tighter. Patients get a bit kind of a non-surgical lift. If it's body treatments, people look more into inch loss, yeah, circumference loss, and that we can achieve. So here it's more the slimming of certain areas that we can achieve.
So this is ideally for someone who doesn't want to go under the knife.
Exactly. It is for people who doesn't want categorically not having surgeries. And then there's also an add-on to surgeries. We often combine this with liposuctions, for example. Liposuction can only do as much. And then after the actual plastic surgery procedure, we would use ultrasound to kind of fine-tune the results. Yeah? But some people who do not want surgeries, they can also undergo ultrasound procedures. But of course, their expectations need to be more realistic in terms of outcome.
So for our viewers who might want to undertake this procedure, what are some of the characteristics of really good machines that can be very effective for them?
Bottom line, you should treat all body areas. You should be able to treat all body areas. It should, of course, be effective. It should be licensed. It should best is to have an FDA approval which proves safety and efficacy. Yeah? And of course, it should not be so painful. Yeah, some machines are really good, but they cause so much pain that the patients really don't want to have 8 sessions or something.
Well, thank you very much for this insightful information. For all of our viewers, you now know what the procedure looks like, what it does, and what technologies are out there that could be suitable for you. If you've got any thoughts, comments, or questions, please leave them in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching The Good Doctor on eZeLiving.com, where you can find anything and everything lifestyle.